Good morning, YouTube. This is Meg C. Good morning. This is Meg C. Tarot. I actually wanted to do a read messages from the Pleidians. I've never done a reading on Pleidians before. This is my first read. So I just want to see if they have any messages for us, everybody as a collective on this earth. Okay. So I'm going to be using a few different decks actually. Most of you know that I use the Robin Wood Tarot. I'm going to be using the Oceanic Tarot. The Bosch Tarot. And the Ascendant Master cards. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to start out with the... I'm going to start with these. The Robin Wood Tarot. I'm asking the angels to protect the collective, to protect all of us. I'm asking God to protect all of us, to protect this reading. Oh. I'm asking if the Pleiadians have any messages for humans to come forth and bring those messages to us. That's too many. Pleiadians, can you just, I don't know, have any names of anyone? Okay. And the Lover's card came out again. The Lover's card. I don't think this has anything to do with relationships. I think this has to do with a message of love, to love one another. As you can see in this picture, there's the sun, there's the moon, and it looks like a bright star above the two lovers. I'm getting the message we have been here since the time, since the time of Adam and Eve or before the time of Adam and Eve. I hope I got that message right. Temperance. I looked up Pleiadians, and a lot of them have, one species of Pleiadians has blonde hair, like they're called the Nordic aliens. And some of them are mistaken for angels. That's how bright they are. I am seeing that they're not necessarily saying that they are guardian angels, but they bring peace. Peace. They are messengers of peace. The same way angels are messengers of God. They're saying that they bring messages of peace. Again, if you look at this picture, it looks like the angel is holding planets in his hand. We have justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. The message I'm getting is that we see the injustices on your planet. We see the injustices on your planet. Those injustices could be towards nature, towards wildlife, towards humanity. We are going down the wrong path. We are going down the wrong journey, the wrong road. We are seeking the wrong things. We are not seeing things the way that they should be. That's 4. Oh, okay. I was just thinking I was going to end it and these cards fell out, so let's see. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Ooh. Oops. Six of Cups. Two of Wands. Seven of Wands. Okay, I'm actually gonna look up the Page of Swords. Page of Swords in reverse. Let's see. I can tell you now that with the Two of Wands, I'm getting that we need to look for new ways to take care of the planet, new ways to take care of the planet, especially the ocean. Especially the ocean, we need to find new pathways. We need to reflect on how we're taking care of the earth and how we're taking care of the ocean. I can tell you that's one of the messages that I'm actually getting with that card. I may come back to it, but I may not. Okay. So the Page of Swords in reverse, the official meaning of it is childish cruelty, unfortunate circumstances, the unforeseen, vulnerability in the face of opposing forces. And then the Six of Cups usually has to do with nostalgia, memories of the past. Let me see if I can piece this together. Okay, so the message that I'm actually start looking at new ways to take care of the earth. If we don't start looking at new ways to take care of the earth, our children will not have what we had. Our children will not have what we had. And for the Ace of Wands, I'm sorry, the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. With this card, misgivings about an outcome, I will take that as we think that everything is okay. So global warming, for those people out there who believe that global warming is not a real thing, it truly is. And unless we accept it and start to take action now, we will regret it. We're going to regret it if we do not start making efforts to heal the earth now. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull from the Oceanic Tarot. I'm asking the Pleiadians have any messages. Okay, the card that I got was heartache. Heartache. So to see us actually destroying the earth the way that we are, the oceans, polluting the earth, polluting the skies, it's heartbreaking for them. Reflection. We need to reflect, meditate on how we can heal the earth, how we can heal each other, how we can heal the injustices that are actually being done to animals on this planet, to the wildlife on this planet, to the flowers, to the trees, to the people, especially the people. We are responsible for taking care of the earth. We are responsible for taking care of God's creatures. Gratitude. We should be gracious for what God has given us. We should be gracious for the things that exist on this planet that give back to us so that we can actually eat, so that we can actually drink water, quench our thirst. We should be grateful for the people that are around us and not try to harm one another. The intentions of harming people, the intentions of oppressing people. This is not what God intended. Things are not always perfect. They're saying that they understand that things are not always perfect. Human beings are not perfect. But there is a balance. There is a balance. Completion. Completion. This is the Ten of Cups. This is ultimate happiness. If we can change the way things are, if we could actually take care of the planet, take care of Earth, take care of one another, take care of our furry friends, take care of those creatures that live in the ocean, take care of the ocean in general and not pollute it, take care of the skies, the trees, the flowers, the grass, lizards, snakes, snails, everything from the largest to the smallest creature on this planet. If we can take care of that, then we can attain some form of happiness. Ten of Cups, the ultimate an abundance of love. Show an abundance of love to our brothers and sisters, to God's creatures, to the things that live on this earth. Take care of them. Okay, those are the messages from the Oceanic. I'm actually going to use the Bosch deck now, see if I can get anything. I don't really use this deck. I don't use this deck, to be honest with you. I don't know why I pulled it out. Maybe there is something within it. I got the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse. We all know that the Empress in the upright position has to do with nurturing. They see that we are not nurturing one another. We are not nurturing this planet. We are not nurturing the creatures on this planet. We are not nurturing the oceans, the trees, the flowers. And if you notice in the upright position, this woman, the Empress, just looks sad. And even though there's greenery in this picture, It's dull. It's dull. It's teetering between life and death. It's not vibrant. The colors are not vibrant. Next, we have the hermit. Going within, being introspective. Going within oneself to find the answers. Seeking out the truth. This is the truth. And if we are not careful, look at this picture. This man is huddled into some sort of shell. He almost looks homeless. He looks cold. There's barely any water at the bottom. There's like a puddle of water. He has no shelter. There's some sort of mutated creature on top of the shell that he's on. I don't know what that is. I'll be honest with you. For me, not only does this have to do with introspection and truth and finding the truth, this is also telling me that because of the way we're treating the earth and the chemicals that we're putting into the earth, the creatures are starting to mutate. Creatures are starting to mutate. This man is living inside of a shell that looks like the giant shell of some sort of creature, to be honest with you. He now lives in it. He looks cold. He looks sad. And there's no water. Look at that. There's barely any water. And then we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. Again, this has nothing to do with love for me. If you look at it, the cups are on top of each other. Love does not come in and love does not go out. There's nothing. There's nothing here but mutation. Look at that. What sort of creature is that? Who would draw this picture? These creatures are mutating. This is clearly a fish, but look at its tail. What is that coming out of the shell? We're mutating the creatures on this planet. That's the message I'm getting. This is probably why I pulled this deck. These creatures are mutating. And again, there's barely any water and there's no greenery. It's brown. Okay. Is there any other messages? Are there any other messages? Okay. That's a lot. We have the Judgment card in reverse. There will be judgment. There will be consequences for us not taking care of this planet. Nine of Swords. Anxiety, suffering. Not being able to escape the suffering. It's too late. And we've got two more swords to go at the bottom if you take a look. Two more swords. It's almost too late, I should say. It's almost too late. The Knave of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. This man can't rescue anybody. He's emaciated. He's surrounded by desert. There's no life. There's just a tree stump. He weighs as much as that sword that's around his waist. And he's holding one single coin. A single coin. Is money so important that we can't take care of the things that take care of us? He can't even see that what's around him is dead because his focus is on the money. Six of Wands, mutation. This is mutation. Excuse the phone, sorry. Battle. Fighting. Grappling with oneself. Trying to figure out which direction to go in. Fighting with others. Strangely enough, this particular photo has greenery and an ocean behind it. But we're so caught up in fighting with one another, with whatever our ideas are, fighting against one another's ideas, school of thought, not realizing that we're equal, we're all the same. We are all the same. I want to see if they have anything else to say through this deck. I'm asking the Pleiadians to come through. Can you tell me if you actually have anything else you want us as humans to see? Anything else you want humans to see? The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Truth. She don't take no mess. And again, in this particular picture, there is greenery. I'm getting that in this particular picture, the Queen of Swords is actually Mother Earth. The Queen of Swords is Mother Earth. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you'd like to say for this reading? Is there anything else you'd like to bring forth? Any other messages? Any more messages? Two of Wands. Some fully mutated creature. Again, the water is scarce. It's not that big. Bridging. This is interesting. If you look at the picture, he's standing on a wand that is bridging the greenery over to the brown, the desolate. He's built a bridge between the greenery and the desolate. And for whatever reason, it looks like he's blowing into this wand. I don't know if it makes noise. Maybe it does. Maybe he's calling upon something. Calling upon the consciousness of oneself. Maybe that's what the water is representing. But he has built a bridge between the greenery and the desolate. Which side are you going to choose? Will you choose to take care of the earth? Or will you choose to destroy it? You're standing in the middle and you have to make a choice. Is there anything else? The Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. You see that she's sitting down with her eyes closed and almost looks like she's meditating. And there's a hole in front of her. Is she waiting for something to come up? She's waiting on something. She's waiting on a message. But in reverse, what does that mean? Don't wait on any messages, on any more information. The time is now. Then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Now with the Eight of Wands in reverse, we see that behind him is desolation, but he's standing on the greenery. I'm actually going to read on this one. Let's see. Eight of Wands. This is going to take me longer because this entire deck is actually in Italian. So let me see. Let's see if I can find it in English. Okay, interesting. As I said before, I don't use these cards, and I don't have, let's see. Here we go. So the meaning is everything must be done in the right time and the right way. You cannot rush anything. That's the full meaning of that. Let's see if they have any more messages. Do you have any more messages? Ace of Pentacles. The greed of money will destroy us. Greed of money will destroy us. It's not worth it. If you look at that picture, if you look at this picture, you see that there are coins that are stuck on the tree and they've gone gray. It's what money is worthless. It's a piece of paper. The earth is worth a lot more than man-made money. Two of Pentacles in reverse, there is no balance. We know there is no balance. There is no balance. Let's see. Can you give us a final card? Can you give us a final card? The Devil. We are bound by greed, selfishness, all things carnal, destruction. All of that's in this card. Okay, so now I'm going to pull an Ascended Master card. Priorities. Priorities. Let's get a full definition of that. Priorities. And the person on this card is King Solomon. This is King Solomon. Devote time to your highest priorities, even if it means getting to bed earlier or later. This is a wonderful time to work on projects that are near and dear to your heart. Even if you're confused about how to approach the project or you fear whether you'll be able to accomplish your dreams, do it anyway. You'll feel elated by the time and energy you invest into your true priorities because your inner self will feel loved and well cared for. As you invest in priorities, you're investing in yourself. Let go of procrastination and perfectionism. Break your major goals into baby steps and take one step at a time. Revamp your schedule so that you devote regular time to your priorities. Be assertive in saying no to anything that diverts you from your path. Okay, Pleiadians, do you have any messages? Any other messages? Something that may be pertaining to the earth? Anything that may be pertaining to the earth? Any messages that may be pertaining to the earth, humanity, or injustices? Anything that may be pertaining to the earth? You can do it. You can do it. Let's see. You're qualified and ready to take the steps toward your desired outcome. You have what it takes to fulfill your dreams and your life's purpose. This card signals that it's time now to make your move. You can do it. Take action without delay or hesitation. No more preparing or procrastination. Procrastination was in the priority card too. Just do it. You're a valuable and beloved person. Break big goals into smaller steps and take one step today. You're on the right path. Let go of perfectionism and know that you'll do fine. Okay, with that, I'm actually going to end the read. This is Meg C. Tarot.